8 of the best ways to deal with anxiety. Let's get right into the video. Do you have anxiety some of the time or all of the time? Everybody gets anxiety at one point in time or another. There can be a problem if you get anxiety a lot of the time, and how bad you get anxiety when you do get it. A lot of people don't know how to handle anxiety when it comes on and don't understand why anxiety comes on when it does. Some anxiety is normal, but having anxiety frequently can be harmful to your body. It can affect your lifestyle. It can be very frustrating because you'll be going along with your day and something triggers your anxiety, and the next thing you know, you have anxiety and it is affecting you and changing how your day goes. The people that have more frequent and more intense anxiety can have a hard time dealing with this in their day-to-day life. It can cause panic, fear, feeling nervous, helplessness, sweating, hyperventilation, a feeling of danger or doom, trembling, and in some cases, terror. When you start feeling these effects, it can be very difficult to control them or make them go away. If this becomes frequent or uncontrollable, or it is affecting your life, then you should get therapy and possibly be put on medication to help calm and control the anxiety. In this video, we are going to go over 8 of the best ways to handle anxiety. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel to see other videos in the future. If you know somebody or you personally are having these issues, here are some tips that I hope will help. Number 1, try to eliminate drugs, smoking, and alcohol. What happens when you drink alcohol? When you have anxiety, you start to use it as a crutch and start drinking more and more. When this happens, the alcohol starts affecting other parts of the brain and a chemical imbalance starts to occur. That causes negative emotions and you will start feeling more negative. Your motivation will decrease and you will start becoming more and more depressed and even more anxious and depressed, which you are trying to get rid of. It becomes a vicious cycle that over time can become out of control. Street drugs work the same way as alcohol, and sometimes it can affect you even worse than alcohol. You want to cut down on smoking or quit if you can, because research has shown that smoking increases anxiety. When you smoke a cigarette, it creates a sense of relaxation. Some people think it causes them to be calmer and reduces anxiety and stress. But what happens is that it's only temporary, and then withdrawal symptoms start to happen. And anxiety is one of those symptoms of withdrawal. So actually, you are just making your anxiety worse. Number 2, exercise or be active. Exercise has proven to be a powerful stress reducer. Keeping active or busy can help get your mind off triggers that can cause anxiety or depression. Try to have your day planned out ahead of time, or when you first wake up in the morning, so you have no slow periods to let yourself start thinking and worrying. When you're busy or exercising, it creates endorphins in your brain. Endorphins are one of those feel-good chemicals in your brain. Endorphins have been described as similar to morphine, and who doesn't want to feel great? And the best part of it, it's all natural. If you get into an exercise routine, start out slow and work your way up. You will soon notice that your anxiety will decrease and you will have a better mood and outlook on life. And of course, the added benefit of becoming healthier or staying healthy, which helps everything in your body. Number 3, make sure you're sleeping well. Make sleep a necessity. Make sure it is good quality sleep. If possible, try to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours so your body can be fully rested. If you're tossing and turning and not sleeping well, it's going to affect your whole body, which can cause irritability, tiredness, and many other side effects that trigger anxiety. When you're rested, it can make functioning during the day a lot easier. Number 4, try some relaxation techniques. Yoga is a good one to try to relax your mind and body. It's also physically good for your body. Slowing down and taking deep breaths to try to just relax your mind and body can work wonders. Stress management techniques work well also, like minimizing conflict with people around you. I have a specific video on how to deal with toxic, difficult people. If you want to check that one out, it's very helpful. Another stress management technique is to try to be comfortable in your work or at home. Make sure your furniture that you spend most of your time in is comfortable for your body. Also make sure there aren't any obnoxious or annoying sounds or noises that are in your environment. Try one of these techniques, or try all these techniques. They all work. Some just work better for others, so it's worth a try. Number 5, try to eat healthy foods. Healthy foods such as vegetables, fruits, whole grains, fish, and even taking a multivitamin daily can help. It's good for your body as long as you're not allergic to these items. More research is needed. Experts say that these particular foods so far can reduce anxiety. I totally agree. As long as you're not allergic to these foods, they are healthy and they benefit your body. Number 6, learn to identify triggers. Some of the best ways to identify triggers are remember back to when you are having an anxiety attack and think of what caused that panic or anxiety. It will be hard, but it needs to be done to start realizing your triggers and what cause anxiety. Think of what situation or actions that you do that cause you stress or increase your anxiety. Then I suggest you get a notebook or a journal and write down your triggers or what you think is causing your anxiety. This is so you keep track, and if you need to go to the doctor in the future, you can look back and have this for a reference to talk to the doctor about. Number 7, try to stay socially active. When you're around people that care about you and treat you right, it helps make you feel good. And when you feel good, anxiety tends to be a lot lower. So you don't want to isolate yourself from loved ones and activities. Being afraid to get out and do things or be around people you love can only create a downward spiral. And when that happens, everything gets worse. And you don't want that because that's what you're trying to avoid. So try your best and put your best foot forward and at least try. Number 8, try praying. God loves you and He made you. So who best to ask for help? The one that created you. Ask God to help you with your worries, anxiety, and other things that are bothering you. Ask Him to take it away and to give you a peace and to show you the best way to deal with your anxiety. He loves to hear from His children and wants to help you, but you have to ask Him. God gave us free will to decide on our own what we are going to do or to say. That's why a lot of times He just doesn't step in like people think that He should. He's given you the choice to ask for His help, go to the doctor, try to take care of it yourself, or not do anything and hope it gets better. It's your choice. It's all up to you. If you choose to do nothing and hope it gets better, sometimes it doesn't. In fact, it gets worse and worse until it's out of control. You should see your healthcare provider if your anxiety is affecting your life and especially your relationships. Your doctor can help you rule out if there's any underlying physical problems that may be causing this. See your doctor before your anxiety gets worse because it's a lot easier to get treatment or to treat your anxiety if you get help earlier on.